Brows are done, lids are primed. I'm taking my Morphe 35C palette, taking this yellow shade, buffing it all over the crease and basically the whole upper lid with a fluffy blending brush. Taking a smaller blending brush, I'm taking the same yellow shade and I'm just building up the color. I'm focusing on the crease and the upper lid. Now I'm going to take the same yellow color, but it's going to be on my finger, so it looks like it's lighter shade of yellow, but it's not. It's the same exact color. I'm just trying to get the most pigment as I can, so I find that using your finger gets more pigment than using brushes. So I'm just putting that all over the lid. Going back in with the same blending brush that we used before, just to make sure everything is well blended. Now taking a concealer and a concealer brush, I'm going to be applying that to the inner corner of my eyelids. And I'm not trying to cut my crease, I'm just laying down a base so that way whatever color I put on top will be more vibrant. I'm going to set that concealer with the white shade inside the palette. Now this isn't going to be really vibrant or bright at first. I'm just trying to set it to make sure it's not tacky anymore. And then I'll be going over with the shimmery shade on top. Going back in with the blending brush just so everything is well blended and it's not choppy from where the concealer ends to where the shadow begins. Taking this white shimmery shade from the e.l.f. Prism palette, I'm going to be packing that on the same area that I had with the concealer, and I'm just doing it with my finger so that way I can get the most color payoff. Blending again. Now taking the shimmery yellow shade from this little eyeshadow duo. I actually forgot the name of this. I got it in like a Christmas package bundle thing and the name rubbed off. So what I'm doing is I'm just packing it between the white shade and between the matte yellow shade. That way it's an even blend from the shimmer to the matte. Now I'm taking a little bit of the white shimmer and a little bit of the yellow shimmer. Back and forth, I'm just going to be tapping with my finger to try and get a blend. It should look like it's fading into one another instead of being like harsh lines between the two colors. Taking my Fenty Beauty liner, and I'm just lining my lash line, just following it in a straight line. I'm not doing a wing or anything special. The only reason why I'm adding eyeliner is so that way when I apply my falsies, they blend in with my lashes, so that way you can't see where the lash starts or the lash ends at the beginning and the end of my eye. The lashes I'm applying are by Bold Face Beauty, and the style that I'm wearing is called Game On. I applied my base off camera and the rest of my makeup. Now I'm going to go in with this shimmery champagne shade from my BH Cosmetics palette. I'm just going to be highlighting the brow bone with this. Going back in with this white shimmery shade that I applied to the lid, I'm going to be using that to highlight my inner corners. Taking this light brown shade from my BH Cosmetics palette, and I'm just slowly building up the color on the lower lash line. I'm not trying to make it too smoky, I just want there to be something under there. I don't want it to be blank. Now for the fun part, I'm taking this nail art kit and I'm actually going to use these little yellow stars. You can see how tiny they are. I'm going to be applying them to my face. Using my tweezers and my lash glue, I'm just going to be applying them on my cheeks. Using my freckles as a guide, so I'm just placing the stars over top where I already have freckles, so over the tops of my cheeks and over my nose. That way it's more sporadic instead of trying to be symmetrical on both sides. I applied my lipstick off camera, and now I'm going to be taking this blush topper out of the BH Cosmetics palette, and I'm just tapping that over everywhere I put the stars. This is going to give my face a nice sun-kissed glow. And that is the completed look. I hope you enjoyed this spring festival inspired makeup. If you did like it, be sure to give this video a thumbs up, comment down below, let me know what you want to see next. I'm going to be uploading every Wednesday, so if you would like to see more, then subscribe.